Yoiki Tengai. Fukumo Mizushi. Jujutsu Kaisen has landed in Summoner's War, so it only seems appropriate that we take a deep dive into the sorcerers joining the summoners. Let's start out with the Disgraced One, the king of curses himself, Sukuna. And everyone can get Dark Sukuna for free by participating in the collab event. And you don't even have to eat any fingers to do it. At least, I'm pretty sure you don't have to. I haven't read the fine print at the bottom. Update, this is Evan from the future. The event currency is in fact fingers. So I stand corrected. You do have to eat fingers. Sorry about that. You're gonna have to summon Sukuna the old-fashioned way. Let's start by looking at his skills. His first skill is Dismantle, Sukuna's signature range slash. It ignores damage reduction effects, which is thematically perfect, by the way. Because like looking at the source material, it's definitely not ignoring defense, so this is a good middle ground. Its damage also increases depending on the difference between your attack power and the target's defense. Cleave is Sukuna's second skill, and I really like the flavor here because in the source material, Cleave adjusts its potency based on the target. So in Summoner's War, that equates to more hits. By default, it attacks twice and tries to apply a 2-turn defense break. But based on how much more attack power you have compared to the target's defense, the actual damage will decrease, but the number of hits can increase up to 6 times. Meaning he's gonna benefit greatly from additional damage in the artifacts. But we can talk about that later. So in fiction, Sukuna actually has to make contact with his target to use Cleave, unless he's using his domain expansion, in which case the sure hit effect satisfies that condition. So in Summoner's War, he runs up to the enemy. Dude, I love this collab. The details are immaculate. There's a lot in here for fans, you know, obviously, but there is. Finally, his passive is Reverse Curse Technique. At the start of every turn, if his HP didn't increase at all or decrease more than 30%, it'll revert to the HP from his previous turn. When it comes to runes, Sukuna really wants high attack power, but his passive is also demanding enough tank to ensure it can trigger. When you get him, he's gonna come fully runed on Violent Destroy, and the runes are actually low-key really good, especially for like a free event set. But if you're looking to upgrade him a bit, you can look for more defense and crit rate. But the most important part will be making sure to have high enough attack substats in your runes and good additional damage sources in your artifacts. One aspect of him that I did want to shout out is that because he ignores damage reduction effects on his skill 1, this could actually help a lot of players break into Dimensional Raid, because finding a source for that clause can actually be kind of difficult for players. That's a look at the strongest sorcerer in history. Stay tuned because we're going to be looking at more of the collab units.